Hi everybody and welcome back to the tasting room. We're sampling today Michter's Unblended American Whiskey. Alright, so Michter's also makes a bourbon, a rye, and a sour mash whiskey, which has earned a permanent place on my shelves. So this is their Unblended American Whiskey, so it's not, it's not technically a bourbon, it's not technically a rye. Michter's is really not very forthcoming with their mash bills, so I really don't know what the mash bill is. But it definitely can't be a bourbon because it does say that it's been aged in ex-bourbon casks. As we know, with a bourbon, in order to be called a bourbon, it had to have been aged in new white oak casks. So this one was aged in bourbon seasoned cask. So the nose on this one, very sweet. Definite notes of caramel. There's corn. There's got to be corn in there. Nice grain. There's definitely some honey that accompanies it there. Just a nice round, grainy, sweet nose. Okay, more caramel on the palate. I definitely think vanilla is the main event here. Still very sweet though. Notes of butterscotch. Kind of leads me to believe that this has a higher corn content on the mash bill. Alright, so we have a delicate spice leading us into a relatively short finish. As it departs, it leaves you with a very sweet kind of caramel honey on the palate. So definitely sweet on this one. A couple flavors indicative of a bourbon. With a couple of curveballs thrown in there, but overall not bad. Decent whiskey here from Michter's. Nose was very aromatic on this one. We could definitely detect some of the grains, some of the honeyed sweetness, some caramel. I'm going to give the nose 22 points. The taste for this one, that caramel kind of carried through, and then had some big bold vanilla notes. Just some nice marriage of flavors in there. I'm going to give the taste 21.5 points. Finish on this one let me down a little bit. I thought it was a relatively short finish. Did have a little bit of a delicate spice in there, and then kind of left you some of that sweeter flavor profile there. I'm going to give the finish 18 points. And balance for this one, I think I'm going to put it at 20. So that's going to leave us with an overall score for this one of 81.5 points. So there you have it, folks. Not a bad score, maybe a good beginner's whiskey, and definitely close enough to a bourbon that if you wanted to make an old-fashioned or something, this is definitely one I would recommend. But anyway, thanks for tuning in today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up or leave a comment in the comment section down below. And then, of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. And then after you do, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button so you make sure you get notifications of new videos that come out. I do have one come out every weekend, and I'd hate for you to miss one. So go ahead and do that for me, and I will see you again next week right here on The Tasting Room.